G'day all, welcome back to Built by Chris. In this episode I'm going to be building another laundry cupboard. This one's a little bit smaller and it's a 2-door version, and it's the last cupboard that I'll be building for this laundry. Now I haven't been out in the workshop for a while because it's been really cold here in Melbourne. At the moment it is raining outside, the wind is howling, and I'm sitting in my garage freezing. But the show must go on. So let's go and have a look and see how I put this cupboard together. Okay, the first cuts I'm making here are for the sides and the middle panel. I'm just adjusting the depth on the track saw and making the first cut. I'm not going to show all the cuts this time around because once you've seen one, you've seen them all. And just here I'm doing the either the top or the bottom, doesn't matter which one, but cutting that one to size now. Okay, I've broken out the Kreg shelf pin jig here, and I'm drilling all the holes for the adjustable shelving. Just a side note, these Kreg jigs, they're really well thought out. They make life so much easier. It's the repeatability, the accuracy is just really simple to use. Makes life so much easier. Okay, these holes will get drilled on both outside pieces of the cabinet and the internal partition. As you can see with the shelf pin jig, just drill one hole, pin it, drill the rest of the holes. Accuracy, reliability, really easy to use. Love it. As with the last cabinet that I made, I'm using my Festool domino here. I'm just going to put in a few pins so that when I'm assembling the cabinet, they'll line everything up for me when I'm driving in the screws. Time for a little bit of assembly. I'm only just going to show you the one part that I'm putting in here. As you can see, I'm putting in some dominoes, using my melamine glue so that it sticks to the melamine. The dominoes are going in purely for locating, and then I'll put a few screws in the back just so holds everything together while the glue dries. Time to put the top on this thing. Again, you can see I'm just putting some glue into the mortises that I've cut with my Festool domino, and as you can see the pins are already up there. Line them all up, tap it down, a couple of screws to hold it all together, and one nice strong cabinet. Almost done. Here I'm just cutting the back panel to the cabinet now. I think it's a 5mm or a 6mm thick piece of melamine, and that's going to square the whole cabinet up, and here I am just nailing it down. Time to cut out a couple of doors. Same process, get the track saw out, line everything up, a few measurements, make sure everything's nice and square, which it always is. And there's one door ready to go, getting ready to cut the second door. Here I am getting ready to do some edge banding. There's edge banding. I'll just cut a piece to the length. Then I'm going to get a hot iron onto it. There I am now, putting the hot iron down. Make sure the glue's nice and hot. Use a cork block to squeeze the glue into the chipboard. Trim off the edges, trim off the sides, and sand. A little bit of sanding just to break the edge. And again, as before, using the Craig concealed hinge jig here. Cutting the holes for the hinges for the doors. A little bit of cleanup. And again, this jig makes life so much easier. All you just do is line up and cut the holes, and it's perfectly set for you every time. Time to hang the doors. I've already drilled all the holes, just popping in a few screws in the top and the bottom hinge, and there's one door hung. And here I am using the Craig jig again to locate where the handles are going to go. Like I said, just make a mark, line it up, drill the holes, perfect every time. With the holes drilled, it's just a matter of putting on the handle. Again, easy as. And last but not least, I'm going to cut a couple of shelves. And there it is, another laundry cupboard. 2 doors, 2 adjustable shelves. Really happy with the way this one turned out. And if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button. Have a look at all my other videos. Let me know what you think. And with that, I'll call this video done. Thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.